helping make your life easier. Moms Every Day.
Welcome to Moms Every Day. I'm your host, Jen Lennon. Today I'm joined by Jennifer Farnes. She is the owner and master faceter with Revolution Jewelry Works. Jennifer, welcome.
Thank you so much.
I love your title, Master Faceter. So I have to ask, first of all, how do you get to be a master faceter?
Well, I grew up playing in the dirt and digging for crystals with my family, and when my husband and I got married, he wanted to get me a present.
Okay.
And instead of buying a diamond pendant or anything like that, he decided that it was a good idea to have a crystal cut.
Oh, neat.
And there have to be people that do that, so I was actually introduced to a master faceter here in Colorado, and when he knew how much I liked rocks, he encouraged me to learn the trade.
Wow.
And so he took me on as an apprentice and then moved me into journeyman status, doing repair work with him, and then cut me
Amazing.
loose on my own. Yeah.
Wow. So you've literally grown up digging in the dirt, looking at stones and crystals and all kinds of things. That's so cool. And so your job now, I know you're passionate about this. It really isn't a job, it's your passion.
Absolutely.
And to help all of us maintain the awesome things that we have, our jewelry. And what do you see that people, I guess, neglect the most about their jewelry? What do people not realize?
It's very much like driving a car. If you drive a car for 2 years and don't do any maintenance, something is going to go wrong. And with jewelry, it's the same way. You want to be sure that you're maintaining the pieces that you love, so that way you don't have something go missing. And the best way to do that, we always tell people, is make sure that you get your jewelry inspected whenever you are changing your clocks. That way you're doing it every 6 months.
Right.
And you can see, especially like in these pictures, you've got channels that have worn down, prongs that are almost completely gone.
Right.
And that's 20 years of wear and tear that had never been inspected before. When she came in, she had lost one diamond, and she was on the verge of losing about 3 others.
And I'm guilty as charged. I had you look at my ring. I've been married for 20 years now, and I knew it was not good. And you said, yeah, I'm probably a year or so away from losing maybe a diamond because my prongs are not looking good.
Right.
Yeah.
And it can be as simple as going in and checking, and if something's just coming a little bit loose, diamonds are so much harder, and even gemstones are so much harder than the material that they're set in, that once they're loose, they act like saw blades, and they just start to cut away that material faster and faster.
Wow.
So if you catch it when it's loose, it's really easy for a jeweler to go in and be able to tighten those prongs back down and make sure that your jewelry is secure.
And the reality is, our favorite pair of earrings, our favorite ring, it goes with us everywhere, and we just don't think about it. And there are things that even, my eyesight is not what it used to be. Things I don't even see just inspecting it myself, too.
Right.
So that maintenance will save us a lot down the road versus looking down and missing a diamond. That would be sad.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And I mean, cleanings and inspections at my location are always free. So it's not going to cost you anything to come in, get it shined up, and make sure that everything is tight. And if something is loose, that's when we can give you an idea of, is it something simple that we can just tighten your stone down, or, is something on the verge of going missing?
And what I think is fascinating too, you were telling me when we walk into your store, which we're looking at here, there are no salespeople in your store. Is that right? So everyone is passionate about working on the jewelry itself.
I'm one of those people that I think that salespeople can always tell you what you want to hear and not necessarily what you need to hear.
Makes sense.
And with our studio, I wanted it to be a focus that when you come in, you're working with the professionals that understand jewelry and can tell you exactly what's going to be done to your pieces. And so you're not coming in necessarily getting a sugar-coated happy story all the
But the truth
time
about your pieces,
but
right?
exactly what needs to happen to make sure that it's in great shape.
So people can swing on by, and it's always, inspection and cleaning is always free, right?
Always, absolutely.
Excellent. Thanks, Jennifer. Thanks for explaining Master Faceter.
Thank you.
Thanks for joining me today and every day. I'm your host, Jen Lennon, for Moms Every Day.